We've got Gordon Wallace here, who's going to explain to us a little bit about the scoring system for the sparring at this ITF event.
Okay.
Take it away.
Take it away. Okay, we have got two competitors here. We have our red competitor and we have our blue competitor. First of all, we will identify the scoring area. Like all contact sports, we have to make sure that we're using the correct part of the hand and the correct part of the foot. But in Taekwondo, because we have many different techniques, we can score with the front and we can also score with the side, and we can also score with the back of the glove. With the feet, we can score with the front, we can score with the side, and we can also score with the heel. So there are various parts of the, because it's multi-technique, we have to be able to score this as it's part of our martial art. The scoring area, we have a legal scoring area and an illegal scoring area. The scoring area for the head is from the ear round and this line here. So we have this front side of the helmet and to the side as far as here. The neck is a no scoring area. Then for the body, we draw a line from the armpit down to the belt and around the front and back up to the other armpit. And that is essentially our legal scoring area. Our illegal scoring area is going to be the legs where they're not allowed to hit nor the back, nor the top.
Okay, and the chest? Is the chest...
Okay, from this part here, I meant this
all
area,
of the front, yeah.
area here. So from down here, round here, up this whole front section here.
Okay.
If they score with a hand technique, any legal hand technique, anywhere on the body, on the head, on the target, whether they are stationary on the ground or in the air, they will get 1 point. Okay. If they score any foot technique to the correct target on the body, then okay. If they are in the air, or if they are kicking to the head, then they will get 3 points. Also, if they are jumping, they will get 3 points to the head. So that is on the plus side. On the negative side, we also have a series of warnings and fouls. Okay? So not only does the competitor have to gain points, he has to ensure that he does not give any warnings away or infractions of the rules. So the corner judges, 4 corner judges, will score the positive aspect of the fight by scoring the points, whether it is 1 point, 2 points, or 3 points. The center referee, in conjunction with the jury president, will then look for infractions of the scoring. So they will be taking warnings. An example of that is if they have a clash of legs and they have an illegal attack to the leg, for example. They will get a warning for that. If they fall down or touch the floor, they will get a warning for that also. Okay? If they push, then they will get a warning for this also, if it is accidental. We have an 8x8 meter area here. If they step outside the area, then they will also get a warning for that. How that is communicated is if there is an infraction of the rules, the center referee will step in and make the command hecho. Hecho means break. He will then assign whichever infraction it is. There is a code for all the infractions here, okay, or here, and then he will indicate which competitor is getting it. He will then step back like this, he will indicate here, and then he'll put his hand up and issue the command Juyo Hana, okay? And then he'll make the command Gesok, and they will continue. And that goes on throughout the match, the accumulation of points and the demerit of warnings. If they get 3 warnings, this is automatically calculated and they get a minus point. And this comes off their score. On top of this, we also have minus points or fouls. So we have warnings and we have fouls. Fouls are more larger breaches of the rules. Now they can be from bad sportsmanship, foul behavior, loss of temper. Things like this can get an instant warning or even disqualification. The most common foul is if they hit too hard or it looks like they have lost control where their purpose is not to score points. They hit very hard. They may have a case where they grab the opponent's leg and then follow this up with a technique. So these type of fouls are shown to the jury president by the same command. We go from here, we go hecho. From here we will make this motion here, where we make contact, and then if we step back we will indicate, then we indicate like so, where we make this movement with the hand. And that indicates it is a foul. And this comes off the score also. The problem, because this is a severe breach of the rules, because it's not just the contact part, they are only allowed 3 fouls. If they get 3 fouls in a match, then they are instantly disqualified. And the other competitor will win. Those are not all the rules, but those are the main rules for viewing.
Okay, so that makes perfect sense to me. So if I understand this correctly, the positive points are scored in play without stopping the fight.
Yes.
And any fouls or negative points, the fight is stopped and those points are
Centre
awarded.
referee is attributed to they looking for infractions.
Okay. Would it be possible to ask these lads to show us a typical example of a punch and a kick to each area that would score?
Okay. So from here, you're going to attack, and you're going to counter-attack with punch either to the face or to the body. Okay, so this would be 1 point for home. From here, if you come in and you make an attack here with dollar chaggy, you spin right and make a good chaggy to here. Okay? Okay? Hit you. No stop. Still, no point. Well, we missed that one. Boom, figure. You make a good chance, you know the bandit all the check. Can you make bandit all the check to get to the head? Still have a good turn away. There we go. So that score there, it was a 3 points to the head. It was scored here. That one was for 3 points, okay? Just make a reverse position. Okay, taking a hand here, make a dollar chaggy into here. Boom. This would be 2 points. Okay? You can make, if you come from here, you make, can you go down the other? This is your best line. We make side kick to here, bow, and double up, and bow to here. So we will maybe make a combination, okay? So we make 2 points, boom, kick up high, boom. That is 2 points and 3 points if they score. So in one exchange, you could get maybe 5 points for this. Bang, bang. And the same goes for 1, 2, or it could be the side kick and then the punch to the face. So there's a constant accumulation. Make a flurry of punches like 1, 2, 3 into the face. Okay? So we have 3 separate 1 point techniques to there. So there's just an accumulation.
Okay, so a typical 3 point technique on its own, maybe a round kick to the head, a turning kick to the head.
Can you make a hook kick to here? Up to here.
So it's a typical 3 point technique.
That could be there, yes.
Yeah.
Can you spin round and make bandit all your chucks again? Also, 3 point technique. Can you make an aerial checking? Boom. Also, 3 point technique.
Okay, that's perfect. And the objective of the tournament is to score points, not to injure your opponent.
Yes. Yes. But again, it is contact sport.
Of course.
So accidents happen.
Yeah.
The contact is light contact, but it's more of the term light contact. You cannot count an opponent out in 10 seconds. Okay, but because of the large ring, we don't get an awful lot of close exchange. All right, so they use a lot of ring craft in the sparring. So generally when they come in, they try to keep the momentum going, because what they don't want is to allow the other opponent to gain what you're trying to do is keep the momentum in your favor. So when you come in, you want to get to the hands, you want to score, and you want to be out again. If you stand here and get in a fist fight, because it's 1 point, you want to be able to convince the judges or let the judges see that you are scoring, because unlike some contact sports, you cannot get any additional bonuses for work rate. It is only what is scored, and if we have more detail on that, it is only what is seen to be scored. So you have to have the tactic, and if your sparring is more open, you have to try and make sure that all judges, because this judge here and this judge here may see the technique, but depending on the position, then these two judges might not. So if you are scoring low reverse punches all the time, not every judge may see this. So only maybe one judge makes a lot of scoring that other judges can't. So it's not in the competitor's interest to be like this. They need to be a little bit more open, so that way they can convince, if they score a 1 point shot, they want 4 judges to make 1 point, not one judge. So that makes it a little bit more open in sparring.
And with you've got an electronic scoring system.
Yes.
How many judges have to see the technique for it to be counted as a score?
What we have is, we have 4 corner judges. You have a win. 2 of the judges must win in your favor, okay? If we have 2 and 2, then this is a draw, okay? If we have 2 for one color, so 2 for red, 1 for blue, and 1 draw, then this is a win for red, okay? If we have, that's essentially right. You must have 2 judges in your favor to win.
Okay.
But you can win 4 judges to 0, 3 judges to 1, 2 judges to 1. So this is.
But you can't win with less than 2.
No.
So it couldn't be 1 for blue and 3 draws.
Yes.
There'll still be a win for blue.
And that will be a draw.
A draw. Yeah?
Yes. Now this will become more apparent in team sparring, because although it is 1 round, and you will then have the fight, and they will score it as we have explained. The manner of your win, you could win convincingly and essentially get 4 judges voting in your favor. So this gives you a 4-0 or 4 points for your team. If you win 2 judges to 2 judges, then that will be 2 judges or 2 points onto your total. If you win 2-1, that is 2 judges and 1 judge. So it starts to get accumulative of the judges' votes. So therefore your win could be a 4-0 win or just a 2-1 win.
Yeah, or a 1-0 win.
Well, yes, but 2 have to win.
Yeah, okay.
So to get a win, you must have 2 points. But if you get a judge, you're constantly added to your opponent's score.
Okay. Perfect. Thank you very much. Thanks, guys.
All right, is that okay?